Hi, George here. And we're here inside of the new Cherry Blossom Biome. See it right over there. There we go. And this biome is absolutely great. I really love this new look in here. It's kind of nice to have someplace that's really peaceful and relaxing compared to everything else we've been dealing with the deep dark and the nether. All is really dark and scary place. It's kind of nice to have someplace that's just nice and relaxing. And I don't even like pink, and I like this biome. You'll find the cherry blossom trees up in the hills. It likes to grow on these higher spots. Notice that there's nothing down here where we get up into the hills. We begin to see some of the cherry blossom trees way over there and across there. So it's kind of a rolling hill location or biome. There's a real nice shot of that very interesting particle effect, the kind of cherry leaf dropping particle effect in here. They're kind of a nice, pleasant biome. So you're going to be finding some nice, pleasant creatures in here. Right back here, we have the pig. That's pretty appropriate. The pig is kind of pink, kind of orange pink. So pigs really belong up here as well. There we go. There's our standard pink pig in the pink biome. You're also going to find sheep up here. There's a lot of sheep around. If I over here just a little bit, we have some sheep hanging out right over there. I see them kind of off in the distance right there, but there are a lot of sheep. Of course, I corralled some of those to make into pink sheep, which I think is even better. But there's the sheep. You'll find sheep in here. Also, something else that you're going to be finding a lot of inside of this new biome are honeybees. And there's our honeybee nest right there. So there's a lot of nests in here. And I just spotted chicken and rabbits over there. There's a rabbit. And I see more bees right down over there as well. And you find one of these cherry blossom biomes, you'll definitely find some bees in here. So it's a great location for getting some bees if you want that. I'm also finding a lot of sunflowers around these. So good place, of course, good source for yellow dye as well. Let's take a look around and see what we've got. We'll walk right back over here and notice how the trees form these kind of really strange shapes. They're very much like the trees over in the savanna. They're very just kind of odd and twisted. They're also rather short. Now, Minecraft says that these are puffy like clouds, and I guess I could see that, kind of a puffiness about them. But they're really interesting, and they have a real nice texture to them. Notice I've used the texture here in my building, in my house right there. Goes great with brick, by the way. Nice color match in there. They have these great leaves. You can grab these just by using shears. And the wood is a nice pink texture inside, giving you a lot of possibilities on that. We'll take a look at the different wood types in just a bit. Notice that the logs are directional, so you can change the look by changing how you place the logs down. Now, all of these trees have this particle effect in here where it's dropping these cherry petals. And I guess the thinking is here that the cherry petals drop and you find the cherry petals on the ground right down here. And these are interesting. If we look right over here, notice how they have little stems to them. Actually, there's a little bit of a thickness to them. And they lay on the ground very much like the lichen grows inside of caves and down in the deep dark and all that. So it's kind of sitting on top. Also notice how it is a bit different. Some of these have more, some of these have less. And that's where this grows. I'm just going to put one down here. Here's our pink petals. Let's put one down right here. Click down one time and you get just 3. Like that. They're random in placement though. Click it a second time and you get another one. Third time you get another one in there. You get 3. And fourth time you get a fourth one. It's always the same sequence as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it allows you to put in some that are more sparse and some that have a few more. And get just a nice variation that way to lay out just a very natural looking flower pattern in here. If you go back to the trees and begin chopping down the trees and knocking down the leaves and all that, you're also going to be coming across cherry saplings. There we go. You can then plant these anywhere you want. So if you want to, you can grab cherry saplings from here, take them back to your base, and then give yourself your own cherry orchard. These will grow in most areas, most biomes, and on most soil types. So any place where a normal tree will grow, these will grow just fine. And of course, you also can use the cherry leaves as hedges, just like that, to make great cherry colored hedges. Now the wood in here, the wood inside these trees acts like any other wood. Let's take a look at this wood in here. And the one thing that we're missing that would be nice to have in here would be cherries. I think cherries as a fruit would be a lot of fun. And when you just take down the leaves, you have chances of finding the cherry saplings. You also have a chance of getting sticks in here when you knock these things down, or as they begin to come down by themselves. So you can get sticks and you can get saplings from this. So there's no fruit, which is too bad. I mean, we have apples, of course, that come from, oh, why not have cherries drop from cherry trees. Maybe they'll add that in later. Let's just put one of these down here. Get that out of the way. And then if you use the axe on that, that makes it into a stripped log. And of course, everything else can be made right here in a crafting table. Let's just grab this and give ourselves a whole bunch of planks. Now, planks don't give you cherry sticks. It just gives you regular sticks, but that's okay. We don't really need to have cherry sticks. But you can get your slabs right here, or your pressure plates right there, or your buttons right there. And of course, there's your stairs. So all your standard wood items can be made out of the cherry wood just as easily as any other wood. Well, let's go over here and just take a peek at that. There we go. There's your standard cherry wood log. There's your cherry wood that has, of course, the wood look on all 6 sides. Here's your stripped log and your stripped cherry wood. And with that, we can build all the standard wooden stuff. We have the wood planks right here, wood stairs, the wood slab. You can make pink fences now and pink gates like that. They have a real nice, very cottage-looking door in here. And of course, pink trap doors, pressure plates, buttons, signs right here. And the new hanging sign is also coming in 120. Notice how this one is hanging from 2 chains up to 1 point right here. They also can hang 2 chains to 2 points. Let's go over here to the house and take a quick look at that. And that's right there. That one's hanging from 2 chains, as you can see there. Real nice hanging sign. I like these a lot. There's a cherry sapling in a flower pot. Makes a real nice, very pretty flower pot. And of course, we also have cherry wood boats and cherry wood chest boats right there. I think those look really fun. And having all this pink construction material gives you some great options for some more Mediterranean style looking houses or cottages. I used a lot of that in here, the regular cherry wood right down here, cherry logs. And then up here we have the stripped cherry logs for the second story. I grabbed some trap doors that I got from wood from the Nether. That's from the Crimson Forest. And that makes a nice combination here with the pinks. And I think mixing and matching the Crimson Forest color with the cherry wood color is a great way to go. I also have a Crimson Forest roof up on top up there, and I think that looks really nice. And the bricks work out very well also here with the cherry wood look. So it's a great new building material to give you a lot more options on making some very interesting looking structures. As far as making structures, you can just see it right here, just in this little bit. We have a fence and the gate and the door. It really has a cottage feel about that. It just tends to lend itself to a nice cottage effect. And this even would work out well for shutters also. So making some kind of a European Italian cottage, I think, works out really nicely with this new pink look here, the pink effect, especially if you begin to blend colors with other colors. I didn't do it in here, but the mangrove colors, mangrove swamp wood also would work great in here. That'd be a very good color match with the cherry blossom wood as well. So a lot of possibilities in here to get some really nice looking color schemes. And of course, it goes well with all kinds of different colors for our flowers down here. Now, these flowers at the bottom down here, these again are the pink petals right here. You can get a lot more pink petals. As we saw over here, there are a lot of these around anyway. Just tons and tons like that all over the place. But you can get a lot more of these just by hitting them with some bone meal. Now, if you have just the 3 and you do bone meal, it's going to add in the next one and the next one and the final one until it has all 4 spots covered. And then when you hit it, each time you hit it, it's going to be knocking out more of those pink petals. So you can get all the pink petals you want just by using bone meal on these things. And the nice thing about that, aside from placing them down and giving yourself this nice cherry look in here, which is fun, these also create pink dye. And that's great, which means we can do more things with pink. If you like the pink color, this is the easiest way to get pink dye. Let's go over here and go to the crafting table. Let's just drop some of these in here. And it's a whole bunch of pink dye right there. That easy, that fast. Of course, what can you do with pink dye? Well, one thing, we can go up here and we can make pink sheep. You can't go wrong with pink sheep. Here we are. Let's take our shears now. And when you shear pink sheep, you get pink wool, of course. We'll just grab all of that. There we go. And what can you do with pink wool? Glad you asked. You can make pink carpet. There we go. You also can make, if you want to, pink beds. Let's just take some wood here. We'll grab some planks, that out of there. And then this can be any wood, doesn't matter. Wood doesn't matter at all. But if we put in the pink wool on top, we get a pink bed right there. So you can get even more pink things just by dyeing this. You can also make pink glass, of course, with this pink dye. Let's just put some glass down here. There we go. Put a pink dye in the middle. And there's pink stained glass. So if you really want to go totally pink, it's pretty easy to do here with a lot of stuff. And there's pink stained glass panes. So you can go crazy on pink if you're really in the mood to. Take a look inside real fast here. There we go. There's pink carpet and there's a pink bed, which I've just surrounded by pink slabs, making for a real very comfy, relaxing look. And your standard pink couch made from the pink stairs and the pink trapdoors right there with our pink sheep just outside the window. So I think of all the new biomes we've had recently in here in Minecraft, this one really is my favorite. I think it's really about time we had a nice, relaxing, peaceful place to hang out and just make some nice buildings in here. It has some place where you can calm down a bit. Now, of course, the only problem is this is still Minecraft. You will still find mobs coming all over the place in here. At night, you're going to have your zombies and your skeletons. Everybody else will be showing up around in here. But it's a nice change to see this just relaxing, pleasant, very pretty new biome in here, especially after that amazingly scary ancient city with the warden. Nothing like that here, just a nice place to hang out. So as soon as 120 comes out, which should be pretty soon, this is in the 120 pre-release 1. Minecraft usually only has 2 or 3 pre-releases. So I'm expecting that this may come out in a month or less. So right now I'm doing this at the end of February. So I'm guessing that the final release might be coming out towards the end of March. We'll see. And as soon as that does, I think you should go over there, find yourself a nice cherry blossom orchard and start building. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my channel for a bunch more videos, and I'll see you next time.